You know what, traders? One of the big things I've noticed about these markets in my last 20 years of trading the markets is this. There is always these warning signs. One thing I love about doing YouTube is I get the warning signs on what's coming. And that is because the herd mentality is always wrong. For example, as you may or may not know, if you've been watching my videos now for the last couple of months, you know a month ago I was screaming this correction in the metals and miners is coming. And I was stopping people from loading up, leveraging, and thinking the wrong thoughts. Long and behold, what are we experiencing right now? Right, metals, miners down. The metals are down. Miners are down like 20% from its highs, and probably have a bit more to go. The purpose of me saying that is that one thing I see so much is that the herd mentality is always wrong. Right, they are always wrong. They're trading based off their thoughts and not techniques that actually help them understand the markets. So a month ago, everyone, I think out of 100 comments, there might have been one that was saying, yeah, I think you're right, John. We're going to get a correction. Most people saying I was an idiot. You get the point, right? John, you don't understand. This time's different. The central banks are buying. Like that's the herd mentality. The herd mentality is the uneducated mentality, meaning they're using their thoughts instead of techniques of how these markets work. Again, a month ago, I was calling this correction, and long and behold, we got a correction, right? Because I'm using techniques of how the markets work. Now, the interesting thing is, right now, the stock market's been in a very strong upward trend. We're still making higher lows in the stock market. But why is the fear and greed index at fear? And every time I talk about like there's a really big move coming in the actual stock market, like I did a short just recently, and every one of those comments, there was not one bullish comment there. Out of 6 comments, I had two was something else. But, out of all the comments that related to the actual stock market, almost 100% of them, I'm pretty sure 100% of them when it comes to the actual stock market on that short, because I talked about a really big move coming in the shorts. I talked about a really big move coming in that short in the equity market. And 100% of those comments related to there was saying, John, you understand the top's in. It's all over from here. And I'm like, what are you looking at right now? Why are you trying to call the top right now? The market's in an upward trend. So the interesting thing is we're at all-time new highs. We're still in a very strong upward trend. There's no sign of this trend, this stock market ending right now. Yet a lot of people are thinking that. So you know what, guys? Get ready. Something really big is going to come to the markets, and I believe we're getting ready. We're on the cusp of a big move.